Also, I don't think the Spanish for Chihuahua is poopy doggy.
That's the worst thing, because the first time I was focusing on like the translation and not on the actual Spanish, and
Yeah.
it's just so terrible. Like,
El righto de stupido sentences.
yeah. So we accidentally get thrown into the Doctor No Nookie storyline by taking their MacGuffin.
Ah, right. So we've got the microfilm.
Yes, the microfilm, hidden in an oncloak, because that's a plot. Have the nice day.
Fucking hell. And they translated and everything.
I know, I know.
Why the fuck did we even go into that shop to begin with? Like, what was the purpose of it?
Well, now we're gonna find out, Neil. There's a lowrider parked outside. Someone is for some reason Eddie Guerrero is just fucking watching the shop, just in case like anyone pops out, you know. Oh, but look, someone is following us.
Clandestine. I
Indeed.
like it. I like how you went for the full on stealth mode by, showing up in a fucking multicolored lowrider with hydraulics pumping out of it.
Yeah. When you just walked off screen.
Jesus Christ.
Like they really haven't signposted this at all. So yeah, we quite literally have on basically two different occasions. We've a case of mistaken identity has sent us on an adventure.
Oh my god, this isn't us.
Yeah, it is the KGB operative who's dressed in a
Fuck.
leisure suit just to blend into Los Angeles, I guess.
Any of the secret code phrases as well.
Yeah, but purely by accident.
Jesus Christ.
Sierra games, they are full of plot. That's all you can say about them, really. It is full of plot.
Is it called None Tonight Island?
I think it's non-tune yet. None tonight? Or
None
not tonight.
Tonight.
Not tonight,
None
maybe?
Tonight. Not
Yeah,
tonight.
not tonight,
Not
yeah.
tonight. Oh, for fuck's sake.
It took me a while to get that initially. It's just like, what are you trying to say? Like, does it.
I'm more trying to say they used the phrase radio telephone there.
Mm.
Fucking hell.
Well, it's the KGB. They have all the secret tech available. So now it's at this point. It's at this point we can now die. The game has allowed us 50 minutes before giving us our warning that death is upon us.
Oh, we are now kumquat.
Yes. Oh, what's happening here?
Oh, if this guy catches us, we die, yeah?
Yes, exactly.
Should I get hit at a bird?
But of course, I ignore the vagrant because he smells weird and he's probably ethnic in some way. So I decide to ignore him.
Oh no, an ethnic.
Run away. And now thrill as I try and find the boat. Which is now the most climactic part of the game, considering that we've pretty much done everything else. Yes, this is indeed the most thrilling part of the game, in case you're wondering, listeners. Yep.
Although based on my previous comment, Ken Williams did actually, support Valve when they gave him Half-Life. So I suppose,
True. I mean, for
fair
every
fucks.
for every shit game, there is always something good out of it. Are you a fan of Captain Handlebars there? That's waiting to greet us.
Holy shit. Is he in the Navy?
Well, it depends if he wants to join his fellow man or not. So he's a sarcastic prick as well, which also helps. And he's just decided to complain about sea travel while we're trying to board a ship. It's a good thing we're not in a fucking rush or anything. Congratulations, we're now a dweeb.
Oh yeah, we got up and right. Yay!
And now we're on to our most exciting part of the adventure, the cruise. And thrill as I learn to walk diagonal again.
Oh yeah, there's diagonal walking on this one. Because I
Yes.
guarantee you could probably fall off.
Oh, no, don't worry. There'll come a time for that.
What the fuck? Oh wait. Oh, that's you thinking of her on the boat. All
yes. Well, actually, no. That's just thinking of a woman. That's not like. That's not the woman going out with. That's a different
not
woman.
Barbara. That's
No.
not Barbara. Is that Eve?
No, not even that. Eve had like a short hair, like a bob of hair.
All right.
So this is a completely
Is that not a
different
bob?
woman. Nah, I
All
guess. Yeah. Look, I don't know. I'm fucking don't have an expertise on hairstyles, Neil, as you well know. Yes, this is going longer than you think.
Fucking hell.
But this is our transition into Act 2 of the game. So, you know. And yes, we do have a waiting
the
for the
sequel.
seagull to pass, yeah. Very important.
Jesus Christ.
So this is the cruise ship, and we get to wander around here. This is
Jesus
our room.
Christ, I thought the cruise ship actually had that huge purple strip down the fucking side.
I don't think it was designed like that, because I imagine it wouldn't be seaworthy in that case.
Yeah, it'd be just torpedoed out of the fucking water anytime anybody saw it.
Exactly. The iceberg will look at it and go, "Oh, I see someone already got here. Never mind." So this was the this is what we supposed to have won in the game show, but as you can see, it wasn't that much of a prize.
Love Mrs. Bimbo.
Yes. Note there that it's not Barbara.
Oh, we're now in Nimrod.
Yes, because we got fruit.
Ugh.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Having difficulty getting in front of the closet there, yeah?
I'm having difficulty trying to get back in. Is the thing. Been out for so long. So who's our roommate? Another woman.
Stateroom. Oh, daughter. Oh, she sent her mother.
Yeah. So, so we whatever we try to win, this is not the case. We got the MILF instead of the BILF. So this is basically this is kind of the gimmick of the game, is that if you try and get your hole, you will die. It's hard to describe considering it's Leisure Suit Larry 2, and that's been the whole point of the series. But yeah, this is the whole idea. So I do give a few of these stats.
Saving.
Yes.
Chromium chains.
Yeah. I mean, at least you kept the hat on, is all you can say in that regard. Like, that's... At least there was
Too
some
bad.
level of decorum there.
Your way is not your way.
And that's game over!
Fucking hell.
That's our first game over of the game. Remember, Al says, save often because we're bad at designing games.
Yeah, save often because we don't give a shit.
Because fuck you. So we do have to get into that room at some point. The idea of her is that she can sometimes appear in your room, which isn't necessarily a game over, but it means that you might not survive. So yeah, we get to change into our swimsuit because we're going to the pool, lads.
Save.
Yes. Well, the reason is now we're going to try and snoop in the woman's room. Or perhaps we did that later on. So, the steps are very, very finicky, as you can expect.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
I can feel the frustration.
It's not that, it's the fact that like you have to get on the first step and then you do the diagonal walking. But sometimes the inputs get like jammed, so you might like what happens later on is I like have like tried to diagonal walk a good bit and the game freezes because there's too many inputs at one time and it doesn't know where to go. So that's pleasant to say the least.
I can imagine.
Yes. And I think this is me figuring out where to go, I think. Not sure what happened here. Oh, I think this is where the controls got muddled because I tried to climb the stairs immediately and it didn't work. So it'll snap itself out of it in a minute.
How dare you attempt to climb stairs?
This is what happens when I try and speedrun something. It's just it never works out this way. Like, in fact, I'd fucking love to see someone try and speedrun Leisure Suit Larry 2 with all the bullshit deaths in place because fucking props to you if you've done that.
No, we're at the pool.
Yes, and Mr. Clean is in the pool. Sorry, I didn't mean to shout. Oh yes, if you get sunburned in this game, you die. So
right then.
you have to wear sunscreen at certain points in the game, or else you will automatically die. Which is pleasant. I'm sure is what you were going to say.
It's a good thing you applied the sunscreen, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's the kind of cue for you have narrowly avoided death.
And quite literally mean narrowly. In fact, this pool has 3 death scenes, as you'll find out. So we have a female unit going up to us, or a fumit, I believe it's called. I don't keep up with the lingo.
Unit.
Is it fem unit? Is it? Okay.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I haven't been on Reddit in a while, so I don't know. So obviously, if you follow the woman, this will happen. Garage door hidden suspiciously by a mountain waterfall. Gee whiz, I wonder what that could be.
Holy fuck, we're in the secret lair.
Yes.
Is this a death scene?
This is a death scene, yeah. And not only is it a death scene, it's a death scene that goes on for a minute and a half. As we have to show you in agonizing detail what happens to Larry because he's a fucking spanner.
Like we even had time to get dressed and everything.
Yeah, apparently so. I mean, it's a consensual date. Like this happens all the time on Tinder. You know, it's bog standard, really.
Jesus.
Yeah, and down come the chains, and there we go. Into a vat of acid, no less.
Hydrofluoric acid.
Yes, the special kind because it's pink. It's not actually pink.
I can imagine your chemistry background kind of went, oh no.
I started kicking Ken Williams' shins under the table. It's like, fucking idiot. Not fucking pink.
Why are they cutting you in half if you're gonna dip you in acid anyway?
Good question.
It seems a bit overkill.
Yes.
Also, they didn't take the microfilm off of you.
No.
So they've just burnt the microfilm.
It seems that way. I get the feel. I think at this rate they don't know, but I don't know. The game is a mess, lads. It's a mess.
They definitely know because she's just lured you back to the island to kill you.